Hi. Okay, so in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to create collection sets and create collections inside those sets. At this point you should have created an import or imported into Lightroom. And once you are finished with your import, you're going to see in your catalog a total number of all of the photos you've ever imported, and then underneath that you're going to see previous import where you have a number that shows you how many were in that last import that you just did. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go to collections and we're going to click on create collection set, and I'm going to label them based on the assignments that I am completing. So I'm going to call this one golden hour, and I can call this top level or label it golden hour and have it placed at the top level of my collection, and it's kind of in the top level. And now I'm going to go back to my previous import, and here's the last import that I did. I want to put all of them to start with in my collection set. I want them all together, so I'm going to hit Command A to select them all, and I'm going to click on the plus sign again by collections, and I'm going to go to create collection. And I'm going to call this one golden hour, and you can see when I stop there the name is already in use, so it won't let me actually label it that, so I'm going to call it golden hour 1. And under placement I'm going to make sure it goes inside golden hour that I just created inside that collection set, and I'm also going to include selected photos. I have 140 selected, and that's what's going to pop in to my golden hour collection set. So if you look at collections here, I have my collection set golden hour, and you can see that they do look visually, their little icon representation is a little bit different. So the golden hour set is there, and then underneath that I have my collection of 140 images. Now generally 99.9% of the time you are not going to want to edit all 140 pictures or all of the pictures that you imported. You are going to pick and choose some of the best ones and then go from there. So what I will do is I'll just pick and choose a couple just for a demo's sake. I will click on one, I will go down, I will hold down my command key, and I will add to the images that I want to continue with. Okay, so you can see here I have 5 selected. I would normally put in a lot more time and consideration into which ones I would pick for editing, but for demo purposes I'm just going to go quick through this. And I'm going to go back to my collections, and right here where the plus sign is, click on collection again, and I'm going to call this one golden hour 2. I mean, you can name them as crazy as you want, but it makes sense to try to keep it as consistent as possible. Again, inside collection set, I want them all close to each other so I can find all of the images from that particular shoot at one time, and it's going to go in there. And again, collection options, make sure that those that were selected are checked and click create. And now you can see that I have golden hour 2, 6 chosen ones are in there, and that's all I have in that particular set or collection, which is nice. Another tip is, let's say you had a few more that you wanted to add to that collection. When you go back, a week later and you look through and you realize, gosh, I really like this one, I want to add this to my work here, you can click on it and not click on the gray area of the thumbnail. That doesn't work. You actually have to click on the image itself, and you can click on it and just drag it right down in. And then you can see it just went from 6 to now 7 in that collection. And you could do several if you wanted to. Take these 4, click on one of the images, drag it in. I just went from 7 to 11 right there. Okay? And that is how you create collection sets and collections. I hope you enjoyed.